Okay, I get asked this question a lot. What's Web 1.0, Web 2.0? O'Reilly basically came up with the term Web 2.0. It was a clever or slick way of saying it's, the second generation, just like software. You have a 1.0 version, then you have 2.0 version. But the simple explanation is this. Web 1.0 is me. Web 2.0 is us. Or maybe you can say Web 1.0 is mine, Web 2.0 is ours. Think of it as Web 1.0 is a unidirectional, one-directional content. I create it, you read, and maybe you respond. Think of Web 2.0 as a multidirectional content, where I create and let you create along with me. And sometimes I give you guidelines, of course. And then I communicate with you and others on the site, and you communicate with me and others on the site. So the collaborative effect is there, sharing and talking and then commenting and doing all different types of things. So some good examples on a Web 1.0 type site. The Web 1.0 type site says buy my product, and here's how you can contact me. So when a company or organization has a website that pushes the information or content to the user or the site visitor, it becomes basically an electronic brochure. Examples, a company with a site that talks about their product and how you can buy it or where you can buy it. Or an organization that talks about what they do and asks you to join or donate, and tells you how to send an email, or lets you send an email or a comment. A school that posts grades or assignments and lets you send them emails to contact them. That's the extent of their communication. A company that tells you where they have stores, what you can buy at those stores, and how you can contact them. Or even a church that makes sermons available for you to download and listen, and so on and so forth. In a Web 2.0 version, when a site lets the users create a part of their site and allows the users to communicate with each other passively, like posting something, or actively, as in real-time connection like chat or video, you as a site owner manager become just like one of the users. You're posting content just like everybody else. You have a little bit more power as to where you can post and how much you can post and what you can take out. But you are like one of the other users, and basically what you're doing is you're posting content, replying to others, and talking to each other. The main site might have other sites within it, Web 2.0 type site. And this is all created by the users. They call it UGC, right? User-generated content. So the main idea is to collaborate and communicate with each other. And then socialize with others, of course. Add to others' content, other people's content. Get content or comments from others on the stuff that you're writing. So it's a social environment. That's why the Web 2.0 and social environment work together. And now I'm not saying social networks, because social networks is just a part of the social space. You have the social networks, you have social media, and you have social bookmarks like Delicious Technorati, StumbleUpon, so on and so forth. Social networks are like LinkedIn, Facebook, of course, everybody knows, and MySpace. Then for social media, you have YouTube, of course, the king of social media, Dig, Flickr, so on. Basically, these are sites that will let you post content and look up content and talk to other people and have other people talk to other people about you or about them. If you can think about some of the details of how some of these technologies have been evolving. Like we had email. We still have email. We had email with the Web 1.0 world. That became IM sort of in the Web 2.0 world, where you can basically talk immediately back and forth, and you can talk with 2, 3, 4 people at the same time and get responses from everybody at the same time. In the Web 1.0 world, we had the blogs. You can post a blog. We didn't call them blogs at that time. Maybe we just called them logs or whatever. But blogs became a better version of blogs, where you can get comments back from people, and then you can comment back. It was sort of like a Web 1.5 world or something. And what really made it into a Web 2.0 type technology was something like Twitter, where you have the microblogging. You blog, and then you get comments from other people, and your comments along with this other person's comments are being posted on other sites. Because of your contacts, they're being posted all over the place. Again, in the Web 1.0 world, we had bulletin boards where people would post questions and other people would answer them. Mainly the site owner, like if it was a doctor or somebody giving advice, or a technical support person. Now we have the community boards where people talk to each other and get responses, and it appears in multiple places. It appears in RSS feeds going back and forth. And then you had bookmark storage locally on your computer. You would put the bookmarks so you could quickly go back to them. We have social bookmarks now. You put a bookmark in Delicious, let's say, and other people that have similar bookmarks will get notification. Hey, there are this many people that have bookmarked this page. If they have an interest in this page, maybe you have an interest being friends with them. This type of stuff. And then you've got, of course, the media streaming was a Web 1.0 type technology, where you could post a video on your website and everybody could watch it and get something from it. If you were a doctor and you wanted to post something like a surgery or a procedure that you wanted to help people with, you could do that. Now, with the media sharing type of a site like YouTube, you post your videos, and other people will benefit by looking at them, but not only that way, but sharing it with other people. You can favorite them, you can comment to them, you can post video responses or video comments to them, and that could have comments that come back to the first video, and it's just a tangled, intertwined type sharing and communication medium that makes the Web 2.0 different than the Web 1.0, which was just a single directional thing. I hope that makes it a little clearer for you about what Web 1.0 is versus Web 2.0. Now, Web 3.0, just a small little detail, will be when the machines or the computers are actually doing some of the thinking and coming back with the answers, or the computers collaborating with you, not necessarily a person from the other end, which was the social networking end of Web 2.0.